Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever really thought about the massive implications of having free will, especially, when we think about a divine creator?
It's a huge topic, really fundamental.
It really is. It shapes everything, personal choices, cosmic destiny, you name it. But our sources today offer a pretty transformative lens on these ideas.
They certainly do.
So today's deep dive gets into free will and the completion of creation. We're looking at some profound theological and philosophical texts, and they give this really unique framework.
A very specific perspective, yeah.
Our mission really is to see how things like free will, sin, divine justice, redemption, how they're all woven together, and how they lead to what these sources call the completion of creation.
It's quite a narrative arc.
Totally. Prepare for some moments, maybe. It could shift how you see choice itself.
Definitely food for thought.
So getting into it. The sources kick off with this powerful idea. God gave creatures free will for a very specific reason.
Right, for genuine love, genuine union.
Exactly. But for that love to be, real, authentic, this freedom must include the ability to reject it. How do these texts square that circle? It seems risky.
Well, they're pretty clear that true love just can't be coerced. I mean, think about it. If judgment was immediate, right after a wrong choice.
You just obey out of fear.
Precisely. Not genuine affection, not loyalty.
Right.
And what's compelling is how the sources really stress God's fairness here, allowing that full choice before consequences hit.
So everyone knew the stakes.
The awareness was there, yeah. But no compulsion. They chose freely. You see it right there with Satan's rebellion, a free choice, but with massive ramifications. Sets the whole stage.
Okay, so if true love needs free choice, and that choice, it can lead to rebellion, where do we see this playing out? The sources bring in this really fascinating metaphor.
The land.
Yes, and it's way more than just, dirt or physical ground. It's a symbol for the flesh, and even deeper, the hearts and minds, our inner landscape.
Exactly. It's a powerful symbolic layer.
It really reframes things, doesn't it? So if we run with that metaphor...
Well, then the thorns and thistles that curse the land in Genesis, they're not just weeds.
Right. They symbolize something deeper.
These sources argue they directly symbolize that hidden rebellion, the sin within the hearts of creatures. Adam, angels, everyone. It's like a neglected garden, right? It reflects the inner state.
So the state of the land reveals the state of the heart.
Perfectly put. The oppression you see in the land when it's metaphorically under Satan's rule, that directly exposes his nature and the internal state of those influenced by him.
Wow, okay. So our inner landscape reflects these struggles, these thorns, which kind of leads to the question, why humanity in all this? Why us?
That's a crucial point the texts address. Humans, they argue, were created to sort of actively demonstrate the truth of God's ways.
Demonstrate how so?
To show the reality of the commandments, the justice of divine judgment through lived experience. And there's a pivotal figure here.
The last Adam.
Exactly. The Son. His arrival is central. He comes as a human, seemingly weak, obedient right up to death.
To show perfect love, obviously, but there's more?
Yes. Crucially, it's to dismantle Satan's claim. The claim that rule only works through force and fear. His sacrifice, it cleanses that inner land.
Our inner selves.
Right. Transforming it back towards an Eden state, but only for those who embrace his way. It's like a cosmic counter-argument showing love, not force, as the real power.
That's very clear. But, people often think about earning good things. So you might wonder, do our good deeds earn salvation?
An important question.
And how do these sources handle that feeling we have, that need to contribute? And what about rewards for obedience? Doesn't that muddy the waters of grace?
The sources are really emphatic here. Salvation is solely by grace, through the cross. Full stop.
Okay.
Righteous actions. They're seen as the fruits of the Holy Spirit working within someone, not the means of earning salvation. Right. That doesn't diminish our choices. God, being just, acknowledges the free choices made in love, in submission to the Spirit, even choices leading to suffering.
So the rewards show his fairness. They value our free will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They demonstrate his justice and the value he places on our freely chosen responses, but they don't replace grace for salvation itself. The fine distinction, but important.
And the ultimate goal, then?
The complete, utter eradication of sin. That's the end game, according to these texts. And they frame it within this idea of the seventh day.
Not a literal day, I assume.
No. More like a final symbolic epoch. A time when Satan, Hades, death itself, They're cast away. Creation is finally perfected, completed in this unique way the text described.
Right. So bringing it all together, what does this mean for us listening now? We've seen free will tied to real love, the land, as our inner selves.
The role of the last Adam, divine justice working towards purification.
It's a lot. So here's a final thought to chew on. If the land symbolizes our own hearts, what might the thorns and thistles in your life reveal about your deepest choices?
And maybe, how could your actions today contribute, even in a small way, to cultivating that metaphorical Eden within?
Something to definitely ponder until our next deep dive.